Before the world knew flame or fate, before the sanctum raised its gate, a dragon wandered tired and worn through misty skies of silver morn. It searched for peace, a place to lie, beneath the glow of moonlit sky, and in a valley hushed between two gentle hills of twilight green, it bowed its head in softened light and drifted deep to dreams of night. It dreamed of fire burning bright, of honor shining pure and white, of moonlit sacred, calm and true, of secrets old and wonders new. From dragon dreams the whispers grew, a hint of halls the world once knew, where mysteries danced in shadowed air, and magic bloomed in hearts that dared. That was the dawn of what would be, where five fought fate and unity. Their story closed, their watch now done, five voices fading into one. And so I speak across the yore, to those who brave what lies before. O hero born of flame or field, of moonlit craft or truth concealed, step forth, past revealed, come soon, your fate unsealed. For now the sanctum stirs to see what new made legends you will be. The dragon breathes the dream once more, a calling through the ancient door. Hero before the past is through, the tale now waits to open you. Take clues I've left and missed and do. Seek what is hidden, chase what's true. For the sanctum keeps its promise still. In silent halls and moonlit chill, it watches all you choose to do. And it's long been waiting here for you. Welcome to Spells and Scepters. It's Solaris here, and I'm about to write a letter to my pixie friend Jessica and little Timmy. So, last episode, we all got to go to our classes. Jimbo, Schnur, Vero, and me. I had beast handling, and I did super good. The only one who did better than me was Bramble, but he's a good wizard. Everyone else did good too in their classes. They really enjoyed it. We all had fun. We got to learn new spells and got to meet new friends. Riza uh, came to me to ask me to join this group with her brother. Apparently, the Grand Magistrate, my uncle, uh, Solar, Selena Aethercrest, wanted me to be a part of it specially. So they came to get me. And I said, sure. Not only because it sounded fun, but also because they were on their way to Riverwood. And I've been trying to go there to find my little orange gremlin. Plus, like, there's some cool shops and whatnot. So I decided, let's do it. I do have to go to my friends, Vero, Jimbo, and Stir, to see if I can convince them to come with me. Because, again, it'll be fun. And we might meet some new people, learn some new things. And I don't want to go anywhere without my friends. They've been so awesome since I've met them. We're very, very excited and wish me luck.
And you find yourself like running down the hallway. You have all this sudden information and news, and today is the day. You find yourself running down this hallway with all this news, and today is the day. It's finally arrived. You know that you are getting ready to set off. Um, and when we had left off with our closing actions, Jimbo and Schnur, you had found your guys yourselves quite busy under many of the classes. It, instead of rolling our study components going into this session, I would like to say that you guys had taken a nice, relaxing day, a moment to break. You may add any sweet treat, any delicacy you like to your guys' inventory. Jimbo and Schnur, and Solaris. As you enter into the room, you find Jimbo and Schnur in their normal spot in the dorms, eating these delicacies, these treats.
Hey, you guys, what y'all got there?
I'm
Beef
having a
jerky.
damn good cookie.
What kind of cookie?
What was that?
What kind of cookie?
Oh, just a loaded cookie. Oatmeal, chocolate chips, peanut butter. The whole works.
Nice,
Except
nice.
for raisins.
Schnur, what do you got? Oh, no raisins. Yeah, that's fair. What do you got, Schnur?
I'm eating some beef jerky because I didn't feel like a sweet.
Hey, dude, you can have a sweet savory beef jerky. Same thing.
Savory treat?
And you know what? I gotta agree with you on that. I'd pick a beef jerky over a cookie. Just saying. So, how you guys been enjoying your classes? Mine has been super cool.
Been holding out all right. Not doing the greatest,
Nice,
but
nice.
not doing
Schnur.
terrible.
Pushing
Hey,
through.
man, as long
Doing
as you're
pretty well,
trying,
I'd
right?
say.
You're learning. Nice, nice. So I got like a little proposition question, friggin', side quest. Just wonder if you guys want to come with me.
Well, where to?
So I kind of like maybe joined this like posse, I guess you could call it. But they're going to like they're on the way to Riverwood. But on the way to Riverwood, they're going to we're gonna hit some dungeons, like checking out some mythical beasts. And then we're getting to Riverwood, and I joined because it kind of sounded really fun. And also, I'd like to get to Riverwood because that's where I heard that my little gremlin, my little orange gremlin, will be. Plus, there's like shops. I'm pretty sure there's probably gonna be like some cheeses, exotic cheeses maybe. So, you guys want to come like join my like cool posse? We could get like some loot and like head to Riverwood and then get some more loot. Does that sound like something y'all be interested in?
What you think?
All right. So, here's what I'm thinking.
All
He'll
right,
carry
all
me
right,
on
all
his
right, all
shoulders,
right.
and you'll carry Jimbo on your
Yeah,
shoulders.
yeah. Oh, okay. I accept.
A flashback
Sweet. Okay, well
reminiscing
then.
shot of Ray in her first couple days of playing when she was hiking through all those woods and fields with that like gigantic backpack crammed full of shit and just like
Oh,
not stopping, just hauling like this tower of junk on her back.
oh,
And now it's like a
y'all.
silhouette of her hauling Jimbo and Schnur sitting atop like at a crow's nest looking out, hand covering her brow as she
Indeed.
scans the horizon. Continue.
I
Sorry.
forget
You guys
it
were in a
is
great
when we
flow.
leave. I'll have to
I
go
was
ask.
enveloped. But yes, if you guys would like, you may make your way over to the Aetherbound Star Dorms and go meet up with Ryza.
Yes, please.
Let's
Doop
do it.
doop doop
And
doop doop.
all of you pack in like a line of baby ducks and make your way up this very narrow bending staircase that goes up and up and up and up and up the westmost tower. And it goes up and up and up to the Aetherbound Star Dorms, opening into a cascading open room that goes up and up further and further and further. Into the opening of it is a giant open oblong dome, stretched like a giant oval, going up and up and up into this tower. It's opened with arches and terraces that hang out, looking out into the sky in every direction, far above the normal levels of the school walls and roof. but not quite one of the highest peaking points, but a pretty good 360-degree view of everything that's around, and all the dorms split off differently. You know, you got like the first couple years, whatever, over to one side, and the more higher up years over to one side, and splitting into even separater dorms. But all these dorms have like open terraces, so the whole arching circular module of the outside of this tower, you would be able to stand in the middle and look 360 degrees around if everybody had the doors open. And inside there somewhere, you would probably find Ryza preparing for her journey, and with great excitement, her eyes meet with Ray's, and she looks and sees that you brought Schnur as well, and Jimbo, and she's like, "Oh man, you brought everybody!" Well, almost everybody. I'm sure 3 should be enough. I'm sure he's got a couple friends somewhere. Grafton always talks about him anyways. Maybe we'll get to see him sometime soon. By chance, you don't happen to have a broom, do you?
Ooh, don't think I do. But you know what? I might be able to craft one. Are we around like some little stick branches and some little field or something? I could do a construct.
And she starts just like bellowing, laughing. She's like, "Oh, you're so funny. Come on. You know, it would take years to enchant a magic broom. Come on, let's head down to the Verdant courtyards. I'm sure Grafton's getting ready to leave soon." And
Okay, I love y'all.
she turns and sees Jimbo and Schnur, and she's like, "Are you guys coming with or what?"
Yeah. I'll come with. I don't have a broom either.
I also do not have a magical enchanted broom. My bad.
That's all right. Maybe your little friend can carry you. She's a lot stronger than she looks, you know. And now the 4 of you set off down the stairway, head past the common dorms where you guys once stayed, past the feast hall, and back out the Verdant courtyard. And out near the entrance, not quite at the arch yet, is Grafton Wyrife. And contrary to Ryza's opinion, he is actually by himself. And he's just kind of like standing there, looking around. And then he locks eyes with Ryza, and he's like, "It's about time. Where have you been? You know it's almost noon. It's a whole day's flight from here." Ryza like laughs, and she's like, "I know, but you know, what are you gonna do?" And she kind of like puts her hands in the air. You guys are all now there. Grafton Wyrife and his green Verdant dorm, Verdant quill cloth, the large insignias of gold and green embroidered across this very, very expensive cloth, enchanted with magical runes and sigils across it, 5 in total.
We're here
That looks
for
shiny.
the cult.
He looks, I don't believe I've
Yeah,
got to
really
meet
enjoying
your
your guys'
acquaintance. My uncle has told me many good things about you, though. And he goes to shake your hand. Solaris.
Well, hello, yes. I am here to learn, and I'm here to get some cool stuff, and I'm here to travel and, you know, just support our cause.
Yes, I appreciate you agreeing to join up. We will need numbers, and I, as a great leader, will not let anything happen to you, I promise. We'll just be scouting today, though. There's no need to really worry. We'll bring backup when it is necessary, Ryza. And he looks over at her, already predicting that she might have talked a little coin on his actions, so to speak. And he turns back to look at you. So you are the niece of Selena, huh? He is a mighty, mighty powerful wizard. If you're anything like him, I'm very, very glad to have you.
Well, I just learned that he was my uncle, and yeah, it seems we have some in common, and he seems like a pretty cool dude. So if he wanted me to be here, I trust his judgment.
And Ryza told me you've brought some of the strongest from your year to join us as well. I haven't.
Heck yeah, I have. I got Schnurr over here riding on that big man named Jimbo's shoulder, and these are my buds.
He goes to turn his head and extend his hand towards them, and he goes, I don't believe I've met your acquaintance. And he stops and stares at Jimbo, and his face kind of like goes blank. And you can see the classic like anime trope of the like 3 lines going down his head as he like gasps for air. And he kind of like, he almost like winces and grabs at his stomach just a little bit. He's like, oh, thanks for joining us. Hopefully, we can get your knife aimed at the bad guys next time, huh? And he extends his hand out to you, Jimbo.
I will firmly shake his hand, and then I want to give him a high five.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You think I could ride with you?
My broom only has a spot for one. Did they not have flying equipment? No, they don't. But I figured, it's only like a couple minutes. We could be over in Arcanus. Rice, you should have told me this before. Well, what are you gonna do? And she kind of like puts her hands up in the air again. He's like, all right, well, they surely have money. How much platinum do you guys have?
Ooh, I don't need platinum. I have a couple
We have a little bit of gold.
And he just like stares blankly, his head slowly rotating over towards Ryza. And she just like kind of puts her hands up in the air again. And he's like, he kind of laughs and he's like, yeah, go ahead and put your hands in the air. It's coming out of your allowance, not mine. And the two of them start walking forward away from the entrance to the Verdant courtyards and down the main path towards Arcanus, City of the Ring. For you, Solaris, you have not got to see Arcanus, but it's a beautiful... I mean, you've flown over it, but you haven't got to go to it yet. But it is a beautiful city of old meets new, where the stars seem to have charmed metal and brick. The very foundation of this city is the encompassing ring of all the schools of magic. All of the wizards that go to Mistvale and their descendants and their descendants and their descendants, and all their magical professions and all the professions that Mistvale leads you up to live, all of those exist and live and thrive in Arcanus. It is actually the hotspot of all of it in all of the world, and it is so big that it has that much hotspot revenue and trade in just its area, because we know like outsiders don't really get to come here. Just for perspective reference, the diameter of Arcanus, it is not really that wide in perspective, only about like 100 miles wide, but in diameter from one side of the ring all the way around to the other side of the ring on the other side of Mistvale is 3,000 miles. And if you put that in the ocean in between Florida and Cuba, it would touch in between the two. It is pretty massive. And that's just like diameter one way. Now imagine it going the other way too, because it's a full circle. This place is enormous. And it has all these beautiful giant districts that merge together, depending on which way you're facing, looking from the inside of the castle like a clock. Right at 12 o'clock is where old and new come together. And in this district, this is basically where the main pathway from Mistvale to Arcanus leads. Beautiful old and new stone and ivory, metal and gold, across the skyline, silvery mist bridges glinting in the sky, terraces floating up in the air, and you guys walk along seeing all of these sights led by Grafton and Ryza before you guys eventually make it to a giant, a big ass massive cauldron, like a giant black cauldron with a little pink house attached to the side of it and a sign at the top that says Mischief, Magus, Brews, and Brooms. And it's this giant black cauldron, smoke emitting from it, rising into the sky. A small pink house with a deck set in stone of this pink wood, steps rising up to the entryway. The door almost swings open as you guys walk up. The bell rings, opening into a beautiful interior of gray and pink meeting against the black of the open cauldron. The stone carved away. You can see inside all of these magical spells and sigils and almost alchemical, potion-like, ethereal, floating spectrals and pixels floating into the air inside this cauldron, combining and morphing and swirling. And on the other side, opening, there's a stairway that leads upwards and a small little desk that cuts out just in front of that, and then across the wall directly opposite and lining the window to the wall nearest you is a whole shelf built into the wall, built into just the wall below the window and running the whole length of the wall. And on these shelves, there's all kinds of potions and elixirs, and on the racks that are on the staircase behind the desk, there are all these brooms hung up on there. You see there's basic, wood and straw that's bound by leather and enchanted with these runes, 3 platinum, and then there's another one above it that has pure streaks of silver metal that have been worn out, and the end of them has been almost twisted and braided into the wood, a fixing of pure silver, a ring studded with silver screws that entwine into the massing braid of metal and attach it to the end of the shaft of wood going. That one is 5 platinum. And so on and so on. They go up and up and up and up. Beautiful brooms. And you guys are now standing in the interior of this shop. Just as the bell rings, down from the stairs above, you see this little old man hobbling down. What's going on down there? Not be no ruffians. I told you, I'm not giving you guys no more invisibility potion after what you guys did to Mrs. Becky. And he's hobbling down the stairs quite quickly for a little old man. And it eventually arrives in front of you guys. Oh, you look like a bunch of miscreants. Grafton's like, it's okay, Mr. Magus. It is I, Grafton, remember? I was here about a year ago. I bought a broom for my younger sister here. What did you say your name is? Grafton Wyrife. I knew a Wyrife. Yeah, I know, you tell me this story a lot. But, sir, you wouldn't happen to have any brooms for my compatriots here. I'm looking for something slightly discounted. Oh, let me look around back. And the old man hobbles down off the stairs and into the flat plateau where you guys are at and disappears into the open cauldron, just walking into all these popping potions and swirling magics and lighting these runes beneath him as he walks. You guys are strewn about in the shop.
This old dude is awesome.
Would you like to look around or anything?
Yeah, I'll look around.
Take an investigation roll.
Everything. Okay, yeah. Both of us?
Yeah, anyone that would like to.
Yes, I would like to. Come here, Internet.
Come here.
Ooh, 19.
Okay. You're at 12. Not bad, not bad.
Strewn
I'd like
out,
to look at.
Or I forgot I couldn't do it.
you will find a wide variety of things. In this potion shop, you will actually find potions that don't exist in the module. There's a potion of morph into rubber ducky. There is a potion of grow foot fungus. There's a bunch of wild, wacky, zany potions that actually do not exist and theoretically aren't real. And across the back wall, there are a whole bunch of very, very nice brooms. You would also find a lot of the potions you have heard about here. You see Remember Me Draught. You see Remember Me Not Draught. There is all kinds of things. Jimbo, you notice there is a small section at the very back where there's like some baskets hanging beneath the shelves that are underneath the window, basically. Very low to the ground, almost easy to miss. It's like a little basket that's just hanging beneath the shelf, right? And it's got a tag on it. And you see some for mushrooms. You see some for clover. You see some for aziza grass. You see some for nightshade, but the whole bin of nightshade is empty or sold out, so to speak.
Somebody's been playing with Nightshade more than we know.
And that is about it. Yeah.
Is the shopkeeper still in back?
He is.
Oh. Whenever he comes back up.
You're gonna rob this old man?
Are we allowed him back? Probably not, huh? I guess I'll patiently wait for him to come back, and I'd like to ask him what's up with that nightshade. Who may
You
have
can hear him
purchased all of it.
audibly wobbling back slowly, but now quicker and quicker. Still, he's got to be careful in that area where he's tiptoeing around, all kinds of magic popping off and zapping around. But he walks back into the room holding 3 very, very small bottles, and he looks around and he goes, oh, I miscounted. I'll be right back. And he hobbles away again. And Grafton's like, oh, man, I don't know what Selena was talking about. This guy, he is not no wise mage at all. He acts like a old fool, if you ask me. And Rise
He
is
might
like,
be old, but he's got to be wise, huh?
yeah, maybe it's one of those classic tropes where he's just acting like a fool. Maybe he's secretly testing us. He might be watching us. And you hear like a floorboard creak above you guys. And then the old man hobbles back very quietly this time, but slowly. You guys see him enter in. He's like, all right, there was 5 of you, right? And he like looks around. Yep, 5. And he goes, here you go. And Grafton like holds his hand out and he's like, what? No, I asked for brooms. I know what you asked for. Have you ever heard, don't talk back when an old man is giving you some advice, sonny? And he like keeps on hobbling back to his desk, and Grafton's like, what are these? He like shakes a little potion around, and they're like very small, smaller than the healing vials that you originally had, filled with blue elixir, and inside of it there is like a small, almost tiki-shaped figure and a little piece of perfectly cubed wood floating around in this blue liquid. He's like, I know a group of miscreants that are bound to get in trouble when I see it. Go ahead and hand those out now. If you guys would all like to take one of these now and add it to your inventory. It is a potion of protection and return. Basically, if you smash this potion, it's going to form a dimensional box around you and teleport you to the closest waystone. So
Awesome.
if you ever get in too much danger, you can pop one of these bad boys and it'll summon a defensive barrier around you and take you out of whatever problem you're currently facing. So they're pretty useful. Each of you may add a potion of protection and return to your inventory. And the old man hobbles back behind his desk, and then he smacks his little cane down, his little very stubby oak cane about a foot tall. He smacks it down on the ground, and 3 of the brooms fall off the rack above him. And they all kind of perch themselves like a Lincoln log cabin stacked up on the counter. He's like, that'll be 9 platinum for the brooms, plus let's do 100 silver shillings for your attitude, 50 shillings for the miscreant tax, and we'll call the potions on the house, huh? And Grafton's like looking at the old man. You could almost see his slight bit of frustration as he bites it back, face palms, wipes his face clear, and throws down 12 platinum. He's like, there you go. And I appreciate your business, young'uns. Unlike those miscreants running around pulling pranks. And he kind of like waves his finger pointing at Jimbo. And then he sets his cane down. And you hear woof, woof, and the floorboards up ahead creak again. And you see this white dog with tufts of old gray fur behind a deepened blue collar, almost hiding the collar away as it runs down and up to the old man. He's like, well, you best be going. You have a fly ahead of you. And he starts to wobble off back towards his staircase.
May I ask him about the nightshade?
Yeah. He stops for
I
a
have a
minute
question as well when he's done.
at your question. Oh, these young'uns, all the time in the world you have. And he turns around, and you're able to say something about the nightshade. Oh, yes. Yes, there was a young boy in here the other day. Bought the lot up.
Could you describe this boy?
Oh, my memory's not what it used to be. And he starts scratching at his beard, and a potion of Remember Me poofs out of a purple cloud next to him. And it's floating and starts pouring. He goes, oh, no, don't spill it. And he starts drinking it, and his eyes swell up. Oh, little boy, he was a little man. Tough as they come. An attitude on that boy. Man, the lip on him. And none of my tricks seemed to work on the boy now that I mention it. It was almost as if he was able to somehow cancel my magic. A little tough boy he was, though, quick with the wit, sharp with the book and ledger. But he came in and bought up the whole lot. What was his name? Thorin? Corin? I don't remember. Man, and then you can see his eyes start to return to normal. He wipes his lip clean. He's like, I got to get this damn house fixed. He smacks his cane against the floorboard. I'm tired of it doing that. And he starts wobbling off again. Ray, if you have a question, you better ask it quick, because the old man looks very
I do. Hey.
Oh,
One more thing.
damn
please.
you, kids.
I wanted to
And
know
he turns around again. And you can see his dog at the top of the staircase now. Woof. And he's like, I'm coming,
Do
hold
you have
on.
any catnip?
Oh, catnip? No, I don't have
Catnip
no...
or cat treats?
No, I don't...
Dried fishes? And tuna?
Oh, I don't have none of that. I think I might have some dried seaweed in the back on the racks. Help yourself, but you have to pick it up yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab it. Thank
He
you.
starts to hobble away, and not in the building, but around back, there's like all kinds of racks where he has the ingredients like hanging and drying out, and there is some seaweed.
Okay, well then I gotta go pop over there and go grab a little bit and stuff it in my I think I have a small satchel, don't I?
Yeah.
Or if I don't, guess what? It's going in my pocket.
Yeah, you do. Absolutely, you do.
Okay.
And you stush that away. You guys have your things, and now you may all add a broom to your inventory. It is a flying broom. It is enchanted. And you guys may all line up in formation and begin attempting to fly for the first time.
Ooh.
Well, this isn't gonna end well.
Or perhaps it will. Wait.
And you guys make your way outside, your new brooms in hand. Solaris, you want to walk around back and pick up some dried seaweed.
Yes, I do, please.
I'll also remind you the piece of advice you were given, or whatever, when we had left off in the one episode where you had basically met like this ghost of your father in the mist. He told you to use dried seaweed with melted caramel on top to coax
I have that in my notes.
Rascal
with the
into
malted
being nice.
caramel. Oh, blue beans. Okay, so I gotta remember to get caramel when I go to Riverwood, because I forgot to ask the old man, and he's already sick of our shit. So.
And that is the sign of a nice DM right there. Just reminding you along the way, little narrative.
Yes.
notes. And now,
I'm adding that to my nose.
set forth to fly forward towards Riverwood. You guys see Ryza and Grafton both mount a different broom and just take off into the sky. You literally blink. You might even go to be like, hey, how do we do that? And they're up and like a mile into the sky before you can even get the words out into the wind. You already feel they are lost. The wind blows strong against you guys. You have brooms in your hands. How do you wish to proceed?
I'm gonna hop on. And did I hear them say anything before they took off? Did they say like a certain spell or any words?
No, they just kind of started walking as you guys were all walking,
Right. I
and
wanna.
then
Okay.
suddenly they kind of just like mounted, threw a leg over each of their brooms, and
I just hopped on and went. All right.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna attempt to do that, but like with like a little bit of caution. That's what I want to do.
All right. Let me look here. Real quick. +3. All right, go ahead and roll a d20, Ray.
All right, can do. And boop. 12. No, 3. Oh, I only got a 3. Go figure, because I'm freaking clumsy.
+3. You immediately synergize with this broom. I mean, you pick it up and it responds back.
Oh, yeah.
It's warm in your hands, and not in a way where it feels like you're holding something warm, but in a way where it feels like you're in front of a space heater warm. You like you know, you just feel the radiance all over your skin, like stepping out into the sunlight. And
Okay.
as you feel this rush of warmth, the cold wind that's wicking off of you doesn't even bother you. You accelerate faster, forward and forward, slightly upward, and forward and forward, and slightly upward, and forward and forward, and slightly upward. And as you're going forward so fast, you notice there's a building directly ahead of you, and you're going to need to climb a great altitude or stop abruptly right now. Which you do want to try?
Altitude.
And you hear rise off in the distance.
Roll again.
Think happy thoughts.
Yeah.
As she's like whisking away even further. Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Thinking about. All right. Well, I'm thinking about cats and snacks and a good stew and my friends. Okay, and boom. I don't remember what my athletics is. You remember? What? I'm crashing.
And yeah, that looks like you are literally moments away from smashing the brand new acquired broom directly into the shingles of this roof directly in front of you. The entire span of this roof is probably a 10-foot slant, and you're like directly in the middle of it. I mean, there's no way to avoid it. You are definitely about to destroy this new broom, this house, acquired debt, and property damage.
Can't I just destroy the house and my broom will be fine?
Oh yeah, you're probably gonna destroy both, or you would have. But as soon as you like go to make contact, this purple sigil ignites in the middle, a vibrant purple flame surrounded by circle after circle after circle of enigmatic purple helixes that all lock in together before squeezing tight and compressing. And as you enter into that compression, it voids around you like a black hole. Your entropy is warped inside of it, and then you're teleported about 60 feet into the sky and enter into a free fall. And you see Grafton and Ryza have like looped back, and they are swinging around the side of this street through like where the opening of the buildings are above the roads, and they're swinging basically around the block and coming back, and you notice Grafton has his hand out, purple hues of magic still enigmatic and riddling off of him in this radiant purple as he swings with one hand still on his broom. He's entered a like standing up almost surfer's position. He's like, I told you I wouldn't let anything happen to you. And he like steps and steads forward. Hurry along now though, it's a long ride. And Ryza kind of also swooshes past. You guys on the ground, hurry up! You may try to. You have to grapple your broom now that you've technically fallen off. So roll a strength check real quick, and then Jimbo, if you guys would like to try and take off, describe it and proceed.
I think what I'm gonna do is just casually walk up to it, hop on there, and pretend I know what I'm doing.
Okay, bro, I got 18, y'all. Okay, so he saved me, and I had to save myself. Okay, yep.
That is a
Okay,
successful
okay.
strength check. I think your strength mod is also plus 3, I believe. It might be 2.
I think it is. So I'm like at 20, right? Or 21. Shoot.
Yeah. So you grapple
I do
back
that.
onto the broom and you're able to
Yeah.
steady it. And Jimbo, would you please roll?
Oh, 17.
Ooh.
In all of your time throughout magic items, you've built up an adeptitude towards having a loose favor. Basically the opposite of order. This gives you multiple different principalities. For one, you can have multiple different attunements, but for 2, all your attunement scores are down by 1. So that is still a 16, which basically means you immediately attune. And now, all of you guys that are attuned have a plus whatever your proficiency bonus is whenever flying. You guys now have a reactive ward that will trigger whenever you're flying if an incoming attack targets you.
Hold on.
Is
And
that what just happened with Solaris?
no, Grafton saved her. That wasn't an attack. She was just
Oh, that
Yeah.
wasn't the purple
about to
thing?
wipe
Yeah.
out.
Oh, okay.
It was a purple thing, but it was
But
just it, like,
basically,
yeah. What was the purple thing? Because it wasn't just Grafton. Why come I got a purple hole that made me not crash?
that was Grafton. That's
Oh,
that's
okay,
the exact
okay,
that's
okay.
the exact type of magic that we've seen out of him, is some sort of purple. Usually it appears as a crystal if he's doing some sort of evocation or an attack or a ward. But most of the time we see him do something exactly like that, where it's like some sort of sealing. But in this case, he didn't really seal you. He just sealed you and then let you go immediately, and it just teleported you directly above him.
Cool. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a +1 proficiency
So
bonus while
theoretically, if
flying.
you would have had a scroll on him at that point in time, you would have been inside of a scroll. Theoretically.
Terrifying.
Yeah, sure. So we got +1 proficiency bonus while flying. What else?
And notice how you didn't even get a roll against it. The moment you made contact with it, it happened. That's what's terrible.
It just took me. Yep.
Yeah. The moment you
Yep.
touched it, it just happened. Yeah, that's what was truly
It
terrifying
was
about
a
his
super.
magic.
Okay, here you go. It's kind of pretty sweet. I mean, I can't lie.
Yeah. Him and Hestus are basically the opposite. Hestus spams reactions, and this guy takes your reactions away.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, anyways, you guys are all now broom mounted and flying. The casting crew just knows how to get me talking. You guys are all on your way flying fast towards Riverwood. It will take you about a day. Maybe not a day. The boat is maybe a little slower. I'd say these brooms are traveling maybe.
Yeah, we got rides now.
Yeah,
Shoot.
maybe twice as fast, presumably. So maybe it takes you about a half day. You guys are able to make it there just before nightfall. About an hour till nightfall. Sunset has begun. The sky is slightly turning orange. You guys see Riverwood again, such a long time since you've seen the little meager town that it is, and for once it really looks tiny. Just down below you, the tiny little water wheels, the little bridges, the little arches, even the church, which was just so gigantic the first time, it feels like just a speckle down there, a tiny little blip on the map as you're soaring overhead.
Wow. So small.
I'm gonna do a flip. Yeet.
Make an athletics
flip.
check.
Yeah, it looks. Heck yeah!
Make an athletics check.
Drop something?
Yeah, Jimbo, you are correct. You did drop something. You hear a faint whisper. I'm gonna do a flip, and then you hear a hee, and then it's like it just slightly fades off as the wind. And the broom feels about a couple ounces lighter, just a little bit lighter.
I would like to check my pockets real quick. No, everything in there seems fine.
Yeah. No, seems good. Seems good. You haven't got pickpocketed. It doesn't look like. Yeah. No, everything seems fine for the most part.
Nerve, you see that down there? Isn't it so little compared to last time?
So Schnurr.
Sure. Oh, fuck.
And you're able to circle back and try and swoop her up if you would like.
I will do so.
So for Schnurr, it would be a D4. For Jimbo, it would be a regular strength check plus your proficiency, which is 2.
That would be an 18.
So a dirty 20. And you guys are able to make that look sick as fuck, as if it was planned. Schnurr's like one of those parachuting in troopers. Looks like she's like Agent Total Recon, and she's locked in.
Forget that, dude. She's a
her
circus
eyes-
acrobatic on them hot wires.
Her eyes are faceted and locked in on Ratman's little cheese shop just down below. The promise that when you guys returned, a small cut of every cheese that they make from now till then would be here waiting for you guys. Is almost too much for Schnurr, and she locks in, but Jimbo flying that broom like he owns that motherfucker, and he swerves in and snatches her up, and
Hell yeah.
you guys just pull it off so sick, man. I mean, dirty 20, crazy. And with that, you guys are lowest to the ground now. Why don't you guys go ahead and decide where we go first as we re-enter Riverwood?
I think I have.
You.
Yeah, I think that must have just jumped off the broom when I wasn't looking and smelled the
it.
cheese. Yeah. That's alright. I'm
Got a little too excited.
It happens. So you guys want to...
I won't lie, y'all. Good.
Did you say where you wanted to go? I don't know if I missed that.
To the Rodman.
Oh, to the Rodman, yeah. Yes, you guys return back to his nice home. Back
Bust in the door. Where's the cheese?
Oh, he snaps and looks over at you guys. Oh, Jesus, it's these guys again. Oh, my friends. Oh, I thought you were I thought you were Richard. Oh, thankfully, it's just you guys. Oh, where have you been, my friends? It has been too long. His rat's fingers curl in excitement, his little pink hairless tail smacking against the floorboard. And you see his now wife, this little cheese scentling, drifting down the stairs. She is in a very nice gowns, consider like that everything else around here just looks so poor and cheaply made. And she's just a nice like attire versus the rags that you guys seen her in last time. And they have a whole, it looks like business has been booming, but for some reason, maybe the cheese hasn't been selling. It looks like they got quite a bit of stock, but it is all just stock. Doesn't look like any has been moved off the shelves. And welcome in.
Ooh,
Y'all
maybe
got
y'all
bitch and didn't
can y'all
invite
can
us?
talk them down the price.
Welcome back in, my friends. It has been too long, too long.
So, when did you guys, what was the phrase? Get hitched, as the kids say.
Oh, you noticed the ring, did ya? And now your eyes look over and you see there's a baby Swiss ring of cheese that's cut out with a hole in it, and it's huge on her little tiny hand, and she's like flashing it off.
Mind if I take a whiff?
Oh yes, take a whiff. No one's asked me that yet this whole time. They just look at it. Yes, take a whiff. It's a sniff.
Heck yeah.
It's like a
Heck
scratchy
yeah.
sniff.
Oh, yes, yes, cheese. Oh, yes.
And yeah, you're able to give it a scratch and a sniff, and as you do, a little piece of it
Take a little
breaks
lick.
off. And you just broke her ring. And she like stares
Thank
down
you,
at you
please.
blankly before she breaks off another piece of it. She's like, "It's okay. He makes me a new one every day." And she like starts chowing down on it.
Bowls.
And yes, welcome in. Ratman is very happy to see you. Though startled at first, you meet with Dolores again, and yes, I assume that you have come for your royalties, huh? Oh, friends
Damn
are
straight.
friends, but business is business. And you'll be happy to hear we actually have some that we have to move. Ever since that Richard set up shop, our sales have been down by 50%. And he hobbles around to the back and opens up the store to the side where the shed lean-to once was. And you see he has it looks like an actual room now, you know, it's not like a shed that's like slanted in and dimly letting light peek through it. It looks like an actual wooden upgrade to the house. Like an actual addition. That's the word I was looking for.
Nice, more than just a shanty.
Yeah. And in there is all of your cheese royalties. Let's see. 1, 2, 4. So there is.
I'm gonna get the staff ready.
My
There
back already
is
hurts.
in total, if you just wanted it in wheel form, there would be 3 large wheels. Wait.
We can always bust up a wheel later, right?
Yeah, each wheel has 12 wedges, and each wedge is a D4. But if you eat it all as one, it's only 2 D20s max, depending on the rarity. these are just standard regular ones, but there would be 48 of them in total. 12. My brain is blanking. I think it
I think
breaks.
the wheels would be easier to carry.
Yeah. So I think it would be easier to do it that way. You're right. Thank you. So you can just have those and then break
What?
them up as you want. And just, I'll make a little tally whenever we do that. It'll be like, broke one wheel, has this out of this many fractions remaining. Just for now.
Oh, heck, fractions? Holy.
Yeah, oh my. Just for now, that sounds good. But yes,
Math.
there is essentially basically 50 days worth there. So it would be 4 wheels and 2 wedges. That would be the easiest way
I
to do
think
it.
you grossly underestimate the power of Schnur. That's only going to last her about a week.
No, I mean that's how
Yeah, a
much
couple
time
few
it's
days.
passed.
You know, that's about it.
One from each day's batch. There's been about 50 days. So
Gotcha.
a batch a day, yeah. Keep the cheese monsters away. Anyways, yes, there's your cheese. Ratman continues to regale you. He pours up a little goblet of wine. He pours you one, Ray. He pours you one, Jimbo. And then for Schnur, you see that he has these bent. It's almost like almost like a flask, like a gourd-like flask, one of the long ones. But it is just a cap of some kind, like a soda cap or a metal tin cap that has been folded circular style, and then the end of it flattened and bent up like you do to the end of a burrito. And it is a perfect flask size for Scentling, like his wife, and one for Schnurr as well. But it's like an open mouth, almost goblet-like drink.
Wow.
Taco and burrito soda can sandwich drink can. Magical. And all of you guys have a drink, regale.
As I'm stomping this cheese in Jimbo's bag, I'd like to ask him who the fuck this Richard think he is.
Yeah, Richard set up his shop, and he's been almost driving me nearly out of business. We were doing prosperous until he came to town, too. And the worst part is things were just going good around here with our new mayor, and now he's missing. I took my complaints up with him. I told him, listen, Mayor, I'm going to leave town. If this keeps happening, I only set up here because you promised me best spot where I make a lot of money. Now I have a wife, and the wife wants a baby. I have to hire a magician to give her magic baby. You think Ratman can just make cheese baby with cheese wife? No! I have to go hire a wizard. You know how much money this is gonna cost Ratman? Ratman already paying cheese tax and city tax, and now he has to compete with Richard's Cheese Shop. I mean, who even buys from a guy named Dick Cheese Shop? Come on.
I mean, it might imply some stinky cheese. But should we like...
Nom. Into laying off his business practices.
Ooh, yeah, we might.
Well, you know, there's
We can do a little. We can do a little intimidation.
you know,
Exactly my thoughts.
there's a lot happening, and around this time of year, last year or 2 years ago, you know, that is when the silver moon was out, and that is when, unfortunately, I became like this. And I fear that with the mayor now missing and the guild acting as weird as they've been acting the last couple of months, and this man, Dick Cheese, driving me out of business, I fear I'm going to have to leave Riverwood soon and go somewhere safer. Plus, I must go to find this magician to help me make a scentling. Father Tallius, he refuses to help. And ever since everything that's been going on with the guild recently, he's closed the doors to the church. I can't even go to the Resistance of Fate currently. I bet this all has something to do with that dungeon. Those adventurers a couple of weeks back, they upset something down there. It's been attacking townsfolk. Is that why you're here? Yes, actually, that's exactly why we're here. Grafton Wyrife, Grafton says as he stretches his hand out. I am the Grand Magistrate's pupil. Pupil of perfection, Grafton Wyrife, at your service. Don't you worry about this, Ratman. We are here to scout this dungeon problem out. We've heard about it all the way in Mistvale Sanctum, and the Grand Magistrate has sent me to find out exactly what's going on over here. And my trusty team that I'm seeing if these guys are gonna work out. But they seem like a jolly lot, huh? You know these guys? Or do you know him? He's like asking if like you guys know each other or whatnot.
Oh yeah.
He's like, obviously there's something that him and Ryza don't
cool,
know,
Ratman.
like about you guys and Ratman.
Oh, yeah.
Like obviously, yeah. So they're just like drinking and now like filling in,
Like
and
that.
maybe all these sequences and one-liners are broken up at different times. It might not be all one constant string of timeline as you guys are drinking into the night. And night quickly comes. It is far but a young night as it falls late into the evening. And you guys find yourselves drinking, and now maybe thinking about accommodations for how you guys will rest or be able to continue your duties. Ratman
Ooh, yeah.
kind of goes over to like a little area off to the side where he's got a couple different cobbled bits, and starts rooting through this pile and finds an old pillow, and like rips the pillow apart and grabs handfuls of the stuffing and like bunches them into snowballs. Construct, and the fuzz unfurls out, and these elongated fuzz-like sacs form, and then the fuzz gets this felt-like fabric over top of it from some just random fabrics he would have laying around. Maybe leather, maybe softer, maybe somewhere in between. And it makes these makeshift sleeping bags for basically all of you guys. And he finds some nice squishy wheels of cheese. He's like, well, it's getting pretty late. We should probably reconvene this in the morning, huh?
Good plan, Ratman. Good plan.
Sounds good to me. I'm about to get ready to get all cheesy with a nap. Ooh, that sounds fabulous.
All right. And all of you guys rest up recover a full night's sleep, a full rest, heal all the way, get all your spell slots back, are freshly reattuned, and bright into the morning the next day, Ratman begins making some omelets with some rich cheddar cheese and whips them up and serves them out on platters for all of you guys. I know it's not much, but it's like all I know how to cook other than cheese. Here you go. And he scratches a plate forwards towards each of you.
Can I have mine as only cheese, just like a pound of cheese melted?
I was gonna request the same thing.
Oh, absolutely,
Omelet,
absolutely.
hold the-
Yes.
hold the-
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
And his like little rat tail wiggles across the table like a snake and wraps around your guys' eggs since you don't want them. And he like holds them over his shoulder, and the little scentling flies up to his shoulder like a little baby bird and starts pecking at the eggs.
This place is totally normal. I love it.
Like, are you enjoying your morning breakfast?
Indeed.
Could use some more cheese.
Oh yes, we got plenty. And he reaches over with one of his feet while he's still sitting down and grabs onto a small wedge with his heel and his toes kind of clicking together like a claw machine, and then he drops it over next to you. He's very limber. He's like stretches this all in one like arcing motion and then arcs back like a crane going across the river and coming back.
I see why she became your wife.
Yeah,
Oh,
been doing the
yeah.
calisthenics for a while now. Never thought it would pay off. And you guys enjoy your freaky and fabulous Sunday morning brunch with Ratman and and
I have a slight request. Does Ratman have any gorgonzola, like hanging out in the back? I'm feeling a little funky.
oh, we might have something around. Let me look. And his tail like starts feeling around, looking through his shelves over there, wriggling around, and you said paprika?
Gorgonzola?
Oh, sorry, I get so lost in my beautiful's eyes when she's pecking at her eggs like that. And you see, even though he's dropped the eggs onto the
Adorable.
table, there's like no plate or anything. She's just like pecking at the table still. She's got through almost half of both of the omelets, so she's like pecked the whole omelet down. She's absolutely just going to town. And then eventually he finds some gorgonzola and throws it over to you.
Ooh. I'm gonna share with my friends if they'd like some.
I wasn't really thinking about this at first, but it is Sunday brunch. We should probably have some mimosas, huh?
Grafton's
Ooh,
like, you know what?
I
Unless they
fully
don't have
agree.
mimosas.
I'm glad we
We-
recruited you at least. And he puts his hand down on the table and stands up. His hand returns to his forehead and he looks over. He's like, let me go procure something. And he walks out. Ryza looks over at you and she's like, you better watch out though. He doesn't know when to stop drinking.
Awesome.
And yeah, Grafton leaves to go find some oranges or booze. All Ratman has is wine and cheese,
Yeah, that's perfect. That's a mimosa, man.
and maybe like
Well, not
any
really.
type of egg, like hard-boiled eggs, maybe pickles, anything you would find at a like wine and cheese dinner night, basically. That's all he can cook.
Well, at least that's a very good sign that he's very good at cooking the things that he can cook. I imagine that was probably a very good outfit.
Yeah, it was probably pretty scrumptious. For those of you that ate the eggs, though, he does not flip the omelets with a spatula. He just like uses his tail, kind of like he did to feed his wife. So there might be one or two stray rat hairs in there, possibly. But for the most part, it would be very well seasoned, very well cooked. Just the right amount of crispy to the outside of the omelet. Very good.
We have to roll for a non-choking on rat hairs roll?
No. I would say with your passive insight, now that you're thinking about it, your character's thinking about it, you even you kind of like click your tongue against the roof of your mouth, and it kind of like sticks there, and you can feel there's definitely a hair there. You can just like pull it out.
Yeah, that'd be great. I like to do that immediately before I gag. It's just the texture. It's not the fact of what it is, but just the way it feels.
Yeah, no. There is something actually weird about this hair, though, as it gets in between your fingertips and you kind of like rub it back and forth to confirm it's a hair. This hair reminds you of a different hair, a hare's hair. No, not like a funny play on words, but a hair's
bunny
hair. Yeah. This hair reminds you of the rabbit that was with you the night you were making your food for all your forest friends, as you were stirring that cauldron around, as you were stirring that pot of food, the steam coming up across your face, the rabbit in the blue denim jacket with his slick back ears and his small top hat, watching as his clock ticks, and he stares and looks at you vividly as you stirred the pot around and around and around. And as you twist this hair in between your fingers, it reminds you a lot of him. Maybe when you had very first got to the forest, wandered out from wherever you had came from that night, when you had made it into the forest and you had made it into the clearing, you were young and didn't really know how to survive all together in the woods just yet. Like, it had taken you time to get that experience. And in that time, this little rabbit guy, he could have helped you. He could have cooked for you and made you, like, he wasn't really sure what humans eat, and like patted rice together, and there would be like a hair in it once in a while because his paws are all hair, and
Sure.
reminds you a lot of that. Being back here reminds you of all the way where you came from.
Okay.
And then the memory pops in your head. Timmy! Your other forest friends.
And what is that memory?
Yeah, you just remember Timmy, your little
of my
pixie
friends and my fox friends and my little rabbit best friend. Yeah, that was a nice time.
And the two foxes that were kind of like snooty, but very, very curious and playful.
Yeah.
And they had their tails together like a heart.
Yes, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm supposed to be reminded of. I remember
no,
these
I'm
things
just
you're
saying
telling
these
me.
memories are just popping up. You remember you came to Riverwood.
Oh yeah.
With that book to give. Remember, little Timmy had set off.
Yes. I have to try to find little Timmy Pixie so I can give him the other half of my book, What is Magical, so that when I'm back over at like Mist Vale, I can write him a little note and it shows up to him immediately.
And when you had gotten that letter from Jessica that had told you that basically everything's okay, but your package arrived basically like after Timmy had set out because it looked
Basically.
so dire. And he came to Riverwood for Tallius. He had heard of a great priest that lived in this city just right there, just like, you know, a couple days,
Yeah.
however long it took you to walk it, just right there.
Yeah.
And because of that,
So would he still be good?
he set out to find Tallius. Now, Ratman just confirmed to you guys that the doors of the church are basically closed. Like something's going on with the Adventurers Guild in the dungeon, and basically Tallius isn't seeing anybody. And he can't even get into the church, which means that if Timmy had come here, he probably wasn't able to get into the church either. Which means he's probably still around here somehow looking for a way to get to Tallius.
Am I able to search for him?
Well, yeah, that's what you came here to do. Well, that and to find the cat. But you can do both at the same time. Search around. I was just reminding you. These memories are just to remind you that
Let's do that.
you guys are still
Yeah.
Role play with them. Tell them what's going on.
Okay, guys, that was a good breakfast. Very cheesy. So I don't know what y'all want to kind of get up to in the town today, but I would like to pop out, go search my little friend Timmy, give him my little half my magic book, and then really what I came here mostly for is to find my little orange kitty cat flavored gremlin. You guys want to come with? You guys want to run around? What y'all up to?
No, I think that might be a good lead on the dungeon too. If we can find little Timmy, maybe he's got an idea
Yes.
what exactly is happening with that.
Well, perhaps he does.
Yeah, I said we go look for Timmy and see what clues we find on the way.
Where's our mimosa?
Sure.
Oh yeah, he's not back yet.
He only has wine.
No, but Grafton went to go make mimosas
Wait.
somewhere.
Yeah, he went out for OJ.
Oh, okay. I thought he was like, no, ma'am, I only have wine. But it's sweet. If you have the mimosas, yeah, I agree. Where are them at?
Yeah, I went to look for him. But yes, as you guys draw up plans, Riza's listening in. So if we don't have, where should our first lead be then? She asks. And
Oh, right, so
I guess we better kind of just,
investigate the church, right?
yeah.
Maybe we'll head down to the church and
Pop
you
out.
find Grafton and meet us there. You
All
probably
right.
know what's
Yeah.
happening.
We might
yeah.
even see some people on the way. We could just ask what's going on, you know?
You guys have settled up on business with Ratman. Had a wonderful night and now a wonderful breakfast. And pack up and ready up. Well, until next time, my friends. I hope to see you sometime soon.
Smell you later.
And he
Always good
waves
to see
off
you,
as you
Ratman.
guys make your way out into the city. Where were you planning to go look?
I would say let's
Church.
investigate the church and see like why it's locked up and if there's anything suspicious about it.
Yeah. You it's fresh in the morning. You could spend a few minutes early in the morning as if no time had passed at all, navigating across the town, across the bridge, under the beautiful white arches, and then up the hill to the Resistance of Fate, this beautiful chapel with magical sigils across the sides of it, big great iron shutters across the windows, closed, big giant brown doors sealed shut, the iron hinges on them collecting a small faint layer of dust and web. Yeah, it's pretty sealed up. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. you would like.
All of it?
Anyone who would like
Just
to.
a description.
You could all
Sounds
be
great.
investigating around different areas, the roof, the walls, the door.
16.
14. You have 5, dumbass.
Oh. I
Learn
have
to
5.
read.
Mine won't go? What the heck?
You have 9, right?
Oh, okay. I didn't see mine pop up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll take the 9. Shoot.
Yeah, you're good. I
Okay,
see it.
now I see. Okay. Okay.
Um,
I didn't catch it. I was like, did I not go?
Jimbo, you don't really see too much. Basically what I just described. You would see, Solaris, the roof looks like it's starting to see some wear. The rest of this building is in pristine condition, as if it has never seen wind blow across it. Hence the dust collecting outside of it. As if it has never seen the forces of nature touch it. However, the roof looks like it's starting to be worn in an odd fashion that doesn't look like damage, but rather just a rapid decreption of age. And Schnur, you would find that the door is basically completely sealed up. The stairs that lead up to these big doors entirely investigating around, kind of messing around near the big doors. Both of these goblets alight with flame. And though the light of the sun is out, it is early morning, pretty bright. A much brighter light appears in the middle of these two flames, just above your head. And I'm guessing you're floating at just about shoulder height with like Jimbo, so you'd be like, 5-6 feet in the air, somewhere in there. And this is maybe just about like 7-8 feet in the air, so like just above average where heads would be at. And this light of white and orange begins to turn to blue and white as the flame simmers into a beautiful, brilliant pearl white with almost this pink gloss to it, shining through peaks of silver as this face manifests out of the form of spear and light that forms a busk of Father Talius. What are you kids doing out there?
We've come to investigate.
Hey, yeah, we've come to investigate. We've heard some kind of like weirdness about the church being closed, and I'm also here to look for my friend.
Yes, the church is closed right now. We are, well, we're kind of stretched thin at the moment, kids. A lot of our forces are needed back here in Arcanus, of course, and at Mistvale to help with you, hence as to why I'm not there myself. But a lot of our forces are also dealing with some legal conjectures and other things that are happening right now. There's nothing wrong. Do not worry.
Well, that's good to hear. Have you seen a little pixie named Timmy? He was supposed to come here to look for you, but I already sent the medicine to his mom, and I also have a book for him.
Yes, as I told him, there are many around that can help with that. He should search near the dungeons for a mercenary or someone that could be hired for coin. I would love to be out performing miracles for the everyday, but my dear, my resources only go so far, and I am stretched very thin at this time of the year.
Well, have you seen him, or do you know a good place that if he's looking for a mercenary or anything, where would somewhere I could like he would go so I could maybe look for him?
Yes, he was a little pixie stopped in here weeks ago talking about him needing a miracle doctor for his sister. And it's from the sounds of it, it was just a minor hex of some kind. One that anybody in town with a hint of magic should have been able to help him out with. But I told him people that respond well to gold can be found around the dungeons, and that he should look there.
So where are these
Oh,
dungeons at?
okay.
However,
Yes, that.
this is quite mysterious. You know, we did have a complaint filed. Is Grafton there with you?
He should be showing up pretty quick, huh?
Oh, that kid is never around when you need him. I don't understand how Selena can rely on him for anything. I'm sorry, kids. I am very, very tired.
You need us to pass something along?
Huh?
Do you need us to pass along a message?
Yes. There has been rumors of some troubles brewing about in Riverwood. I've heard some disruption from a lot of townfolk recently, and if he is as perfect as he always goes on about claiming, maybe he could help clear it up really quickly for me. From the way I've heard it, this all goes back to that man rat. If
Richard.
you could please figure out what this problem is that is brewing, and it has to be either him or that Richard fella who came into town. My money would be on the Richard, but apparently they're pranking each other pretty hard, and we think a lot of the citizens are getting caught in the crossfire. Lots of complaints of trickery, and one even claims to have seen a trickster.
We're gonna have to investigate.
Ooh.
So yes,
Yeah, we're gonna investigate that trickster.
tell Grafton to wrap that up, huh?
Sounds like a plan, man.
Thank you, kids.
Ought to go find him.
And you're all like 20, in your 20s, whatever. And he's just like, thank you, kids. And then the transmission cuts out. The hologram. And, yeah, you guys are there. Church is basically unopenable, unless you have, some dispel magic, which I think one of you might, but for all intents and purposes, it is pretty sealed up.
Well, that's okay. I don't think we really need to pop in there. I mean, we're looking for dungeons anyway, and my friend should be near a dungeon. And the other thing that I wanted to come here and do, unless Snur and Jimbo got a little something, we went to their cheese, unless they got something else they wanted to do. Maybe like on the way to looking for dungeons and talking to people, I could be like, and look at some alleyways near some, some trash cans for a little grimy little orange little gremlin.
Absolutely. Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation as you guys are walking. Remember where the market was, where you had last seen the orange cat?
Ooh, 15.
That
Yeah, sort of.
central market opening area there? That was at the same spot where previously we had seen a market booth where there was a small mechanic guy who was basically, he he gave Jimbo all of his stuff, all that stuff, and was like, "It's a fire sale. It's all gotta go." He sold him that jacket. Remember
Yep,
that
yep.
super awesome jacket? And he had like the mechanical spider, and he had the one hand. So he
Yep.
packed up shop and left. And in that spot, you will now find a new person has moved into town. In that very popular spot right there, it's Richard's Cheese.
Oh, and y'all want to go there because y'all want to intimidate him, right? Y'all feel like going over there? Y'all can intimidate him, and I can look around his alley for a little orange beast.
I think we should see his side of the story first. I mean, we'll probably ignore
Well,
it.
sure,
almost
that yeah,
indefinitely
yeah.
Because we love Ratman, but
Mm-hmm,
see
mm-hmm.
if he's got anything to say.
All right, let's rock and roll.
Yeah, that was a good investigation roll. As you guys are walking, you are scouting out that path, as you said, Ray, and that's when all those details that I just told you come back to you, and you're like, "Oh, I remember here. I was walking here before," and you start to like add up the clues
Ooh.
and start leading them that way. Ryza following behind you guys, just kind of like skipping on along. She's like, "This is awesome. We're like a real investigation team." And she's like just skipping along behind everybody, and
So where the fuck did you
Sweet.
come from?
she's just been silently back there ever since Brun.
You girl, she's been
She
with
was
us the
supposed to
whole
go get
time, yo.
Grafton.
No, Grafton. We don't even know where Grafton's at. He
We
fucking
told her
took
to
off.
go
He said he
find
was
him
gonna be
leaving
like,
Ratman's, remember?
yeah, he said he was gonna be quick, but he's been gone this whole time.
I thought we told her to go look for him.
I
And then
might
meet
have
us over at the
not
church.
heard that, but you might have said that, and I just might not have heard it.
You sneaky bitch back there.
But yeah, I just imagined she was hanging out, just being quiet, letting you guys kind of like lead, because you guys had known this place the best. When she was here, in fact, if you guys remember, she was one of the only other groups of 4 that came here. It was like your group of 4, there's another group of 4, and everyone else was like groups of 3 and 2. And Ryza was on one of the other groups, and she had those guys in the white cloaks that were just like bodyguarding her. There was 3 of them on our team, and she basically wasn't allowed to go anywhere or do anything, so she didn't even get to like go into Riverwood or leave the dorm area there. So this is like her first time out and about. She's just like following you guys.
Oh yeah.
Hanging
Well, I guess
out,
let's
and
talk to this Richard guy.
huh?
We should probably talk to the Richard guy.
Yeah, his cheese shop, Richard's Cheese, is directly ahead of you guys. And as you are pretty close to getting there, you see there is a guy, if you can call him that. He has the body in the shape of a triangle. His head and neck is that of a goose neck with a mallard duck head that is backwards. And then there's a regular dude's face on the back of the duck head, but no like actual duck eyes or nose or anything. It's just like it looks like a duck bill coming out of the back of his head. He's got regular human legs and regular human arms. And he's dressed in a dapper, fine little black cloth and little black boots. And he's got a little black bag and a little black box that he's like carrying under his arm. And he steps on up to you and like intercepts your guys' path. And he looks directly at Jim and he's like, "You look like a gambling man. A man perchance." And he spins the box around on his finger like a Harlem Globetrotter as the box spins perfectly on its axis atop of his finger.
Intriguing. What do you have in mind?
And he slams the box down out of his bag. He quickly reaches over and he goes, "What was your name, Mr. Man of Chance?" And he pulls out 3 cups and he stacks them quickly. And then in his other hand, a little pink ball appears.
Well,
A simple game for a man of chance. But I was thinking we play for some big stakes.
what do you have in mind?
Well, have you ever played a game of chance?
No, not this one in particular. I've seen others play. Normally turns out poorly.
And he like spins the cups around and all of them are like stacked on top of each other at a diagonal axis like a leaning Jenga tower. All 3 of them begin perfectly spinning. So we first must both declare our lady. Lady Luck, Lady Fate, Lady Destiny. The 3 cups. And then he pulls out the ball. You must simply decide where the ball's at, under which cup it be. I'll shuffle them around. You make your guess. If you win, the stakes are yours. If I win, the stakes are mine.
What are the stakes?
Whatever you can imagine them to be. Let's start simple.
Well,
And he's,
kind sir.
huh?
I don't know. I'm not really feeling this guy.
Well, let's start simple, my friend. And he
Little bit
flips around a
too
coin.
Invitation.
And the coin spins around, and on both sides of it, there's the symbol of heads. And it spins around on his finger. I wager my 1 gold coin against one of your gold coins.
I'm going to kindly pass, good sir. Well, maybe good sir. Who knows? I was more interested in what your cheese business is about.
You didn't get to the shop. This guy like ran up. Well, he didn't even run up. You didn't even see him coming. He just like intercepted you and stopped you and was like, "Hello," and started spinning his box.
So it's not Richard.
So you want to play for a gold coin?
Me? Yes. Yeah. Well, what am I risking?
He looks over at you. He's like, "Do you have a gold coin to wager?"
I think I have like 1 or 2. I'm pretty sure. But what are we? So what am I betting for?
Well, I could do a great many things for you, and I'm sure you could do a great many things for me. This is a game of luck, chance, and destiny. You never heard of 3 cups? 3 cups? Well, it's much like a genie's game, you see. 3 cups, but only 1 wish, 1 imagination, 1 dream, 1 for you, 1 for me. But who walks away with it? That is the question. We must make our call, declare our decisive cup, and then choose correctly. If you can, whatever you can imagination may appear in your hand. Or so the rhyme goes. I like to play for a coin, and he keeps spinning this double-sided heads coin in his finger.
All right, I'll take my little chances.
And he reaches his tiny little hand forward, and he shuffles around. First, you must declare your lady. Lady Luck, Lady Fate, Lady Destiny. And he shuffles them around. And the cups begin to move faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster.
Okay.
Okay. You have to declare which one. What, luck, like 100% random, 50-50. Fate, which is the decision of player advocacy and all that stuff we talked about. and destiny is what do you think is basically DM will is a way to interpret it. You can think of it out as like deities, gods, acts of just like nature that basically is already like pre-planned, essentially.
Okay.
So you have to declare one of those: luck, fate, or destiny, and then you have to try and pick a cup.
All right, I guess I'm going with destiny. What are my cup options?
All right. Well, that's where. Well, that's the thing. You can't actually see the cups move, so this is how the game's played. You have to
Okay, so I'm going destiny.
No. Yeah, yep, good. So you have declared your number, basically. So you have
Sure.
7 rolls of a D4. Roll
Okay.
one at a time. You already know you just picked the third option, so you have to roll a 3. That's the lucky number.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll 1.
Do. 1 of a D4, right?
Mm-hmm. He's
2.
moving them faster and faster, and you're losing track of them quicker and quicker. Go ahead and roll again.
Oh man.
And he
1.
moves them quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker.
And roll again.
Yep. Oh,
4.
nice, but not the magic number. And he moves them quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker.
I have one more, right?
No, you got 4 more.
Oh shoot. Okay, let's go. Boom.
Uh-oh.
4.
Oh no! All right, he's moving them so fast. He doesn't even look human no more. Well, he never really looked human.
This
to
little
begin
darn
with.
rat boy.
This dude's moving like at hypersonic speeds. Like there's no way you're guessing the right one. Go ahead, roll again.
Ooh, we got a tornado alarm going off in the town right now. 4 again. Oh shit, there's like lightning. Like it's crazy outside.
Dude's messing with the
4
weather.
again.
He's like.
He is messing with the weather.
He's going crazy. Roll again. No way.
4?
Dude, he's like literally like going insanely fast. You got 2 more.
You're breaking up. Oh my gosh. Actually, this weather is really crazy.
I hear it.
Say something?
Now I hear it.
Yeah.
I hear the rain. Oh.
Well, here, look. Let me just open the window for one. Door for 1 second, y'all. Hear it? Oh yeah, it's pouring.
Oh, you roll for insight or investigation or something?
Alright, let's try that.
No, I didn't.
I'm gonna go.
Roll.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do what?
I didn't think Ray was here. Ray, you can keep rolling if you want. You want to roll
For D4?
investigation or something, Schner?
Yeah, but that's D20, right?
No, not you. You, Ray, Schner. You can keep rolling your D4.
I can keep rolling it? Alright.
Yeah, you have 7 attempts technically. I mean, that's...
Okay, so I roll one more, so I have what? 6 more? Or how many more?
One more. Go on your last.
Okay, let me do one more. One more. Ah!
Yeah!
Nice! Alright, you are...
Hell yeah!
That's perfect, right on lucky number 7. You are
Woo.
very, very, very confident It is in the middle cup. Left, right, or middle, please choose which cup you like.
Well, shoot, I gotta go with middle. Heck.
He
I
goes
just
to
lost
pull
power.
the cup up, and the ball is not there.
That's all, folks.